Hi friends, welcome to Knowledge Hub. Today our topic is Ohm's law in field theory. In previous class we have studied Ohm's law definition. I took one conductor, the length of the conductor is L. I connected this conductor to the terminals of the battery. The battery voltage is V. Whenever I connected this conductor to the terminals of the battery, then electric field set up throughout length of the conductor. The positive charges are set up one side of the conductor and negative charges are set up other side of the conductor. This electric field develops electric force on the electrons. This electric field develops electric force on these electrons. Due to this electric force, the electrons try to move in a specified direction. One person is standing here and observing at this cross section of the conductor. If he observes 5 number of electrons are passing through this cross section in 1 second, it gives you the 5 amps. In previous classes, we have already studied about current definition. In the description, I have given the links. Please once go through it. What is the definition of current? The amount of charge passing through this cross section in 1 second is called current. The amount of charge is Q. Here the time is T. Similarly, the person is observing in one unit cross section area of the conductor. What he is observing? How many electrons are passing through the one unit cross sectional area in 1 second. It gives you the current density J. Take this is as equation number 1. But here A is the constant because that is unit cross sectional area. So in order to increase current density, the current has to increase. How this current increases? By increasing the electric force, we can increase the current. How this electric force increases? By increasing the electric field. That means the current density is directly proportional to the electric field. From this we can write one relation: J is directly proportional to the electric field. Remove the proportional, we will get one proportional constant, that is sigma, where sigma is the conductivity of the material. It varies with the material. Here current density and electric field has some specific direction. So in vector form we can write like this. Take this is as equation number 2. But we know the electric field E is equal to V by L, where V is the applied voltage across the conductor and L is the length of the conductor. Take this is as equation number 3. Substitute equation number 1 and equation number 3 in equation number 2. What is the equation number 2? J is equal to sigma into E. Here J is equal to I by A. So I substituted here. I by A is equal to sigma into V by L. I substituted V by L in place of electric field. From this we can write V by I is equal to L by sigma into A. From this we can write V by I is equal to rho into L by A, where rho is a resistivity of the material. Rho is equal to 1 by sigma. Sigma is the conductivity of the material. Rho is the resistivity of the material. Rho is inversely proportional to the sigma. That means if the conductivity of the material is high, then resistivity of the same material is low. From this equation number 4, we can write R is equal to rho L by A. According to Ohm's law, R is equal to V by I. We have studied in previous class. R is equal to rho L by A. This is physical dimension formula. Here R is the resistance of the conductor, rho is the resistivity of the conductor, L is the length of the conductor, A is the cross sectional area of the conductor. This is the Ohm's law in field theory. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos.